It has been an acerbic back and forth between the BJP and Congress over the last few days over the alleged Adani gate. Now, portions of Rahul Gandhi's speech, which he made yesterday in the Lok Sabha, have been expunged from records. Remarks questioning relationship between Gautam Adani and the Prime Minister, award of contract allegedly with help from Modi government, and the government facilitating Adani's meteoric rise are among some of the portions that now stand expunged. But a defiant Rahul Gandhi tweeted the video of his speech with a caption saying that voice of democracy cannot be silenced. In it, Rahul talks about the Prime Minister's trips abroad with Adani, which Times Now learns is among the expunged portions. When Times Now asked him about the development, here's what he said.
Hi, Mr. Gandhi, what do you have to say? Your words were expunged.
Why were my words expunged?
Why do you...
my words expunged?
Yes, that's what. Why do you think your speech was expunged?
Why was my words expunged?
Do you object? Do you protest to that?
No, I'm asking why were they expunged?
Sir, even Prime Minister take your name, sir.
Well, you heard how the Congress MP responded. Interestingly, when Rahul Gandhi was concluded his speech yesterday, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha interjected and said that comments should not be made outside Parliament, that the Speaker turns off their microphone. To this, Rahul responded, saying that that does happen and the opposition is not given a chance to speak.
सदन के बाहर ये भी टिप्पणी नहीं करना चाहिए कि अध्यक्ष महोदय माइक बंद कर देते हैं या हमें नहीं दिखाते, ये भी टिप्पणी करना उचित नहीं है, क्योंकि
सर अध्यक्ष जी बट रियलिटी है, आप माइक बंद कर देते हैं।
आप एक मिनट।
Congress leaders also criticized the expunging of Rahul Gandhi's comments. Jairam Ramesh said that democracy has been cremated. Others also said the move shows the BJP is scared and doesn't want to answer the elephant in the room.
Rahul Gandhi questioning these government should come out to answer these questions. Basically, government of India and our Prime Minister, they want to hide it. This is the problem of the government. They do not want to come out with truth.
अब क्या कार्रवाई में रखा गया है, क्या नहीं रखा गया है, ये तो लोकसभा का अध्यक्ष का डिस्क्रिप्शन है, वो तय करेंगे। मैं समझता हूँ ये भ्रष्टाचार का एक गंभीर मामला है, इसे जेपीसी से जांच करानी चाहिए।
The BJP, on the other hand, has reiterated that allegations leveled by Rahul Gandhi were baseless. This was reiterated by ministers inside the House, saying that fast and loose or shoot and scoot method cannot be adopted inside the House without some of those claims being validated.
I believe, and now I'm convinced, that Mr. Jairam Ramesh, people used to mention about it, that it's hard of hearing, and he is slightly blind also. Because even after speaking for more than 45 minutes, and where the entire nation has watched whatever he has spoken, though we do not agree even a bit to what Mr. Rahul Gandhi spoke, but he spoke, and that is in public domain. If that Mr. Jairam Ramesh cannot see or hear, then there is a medical problem not only with Jairam Ramesh, but all such leaders who are there in the Congress party. Having said that, the posturing of Jairam Ramesh is obnoxious.
All right, is this an attempt to try and stifle the opposition's voice inside the Parliament? Tuhin Sinha, spokesperson of the BJP, R. Rajgopalan, senior journalist, Vivek Silas, spokesperson Samajwadi Party, Lokesh Jindal, leader of the Congress. The allegation is against you that if he is talking about fears of crony capitalism, Tuhin Sinha, why should that speech be expunged?
पद्मजा जी, तुम्हारे पाँव के नीचे ज़मीन नहीं, लेकिन कमाल ये है कि तुम्हें अभी यकीन नहीं. The couplet narrated by the Honorable Prime Minister best sums up the empty rhetoric that was in Rahul Gandhi's speech yesterday by merely showcasing some pictures and saying that Modi ji has gone on a trip. We go on, a group of industrialists travel with the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, has never traveled with a businessman alone. By showcasing pictures, do we show him pictures? Do we show him pictures with Jeremy Corbyn, the person who obnoxiously supported Pakistan's stand on Kashmir? Do we show him some other pictures where his Jijaji is traveling with Adani? So most of the charges leveled by Rahul Gandhi yesterday were absolute vacuous rhetoric They were, like a figment of his imagination, and I think we expect some amount of credibility. See, demonizing institution has been a pattern which Rahul Gandhi has followed over the last 5 years. First, it was the HAL and the defense establishment. Okay. Now, it is the banking system.
Okay, so basically, you're saying if there is no evidence, Lokesh Jindal, then how can it be a part of parliamentary record?
10 more seconds.
Let's take this one by one. How can it be part of parliamentary record if it's not substantiated?
Hi, good evening, Padmaja.
Hi.
Well, the entire nation knows that privatization and monopoly creation has been going hand in hand in the present government's regime. Right from 2018 when the government came out with privatization of the airports, to the allotment of 6 airports to the Adani's, ports and all, they do not enjoy some form of a credibility, experience, expertise in these domains. But why is it that there's only one business house which is considered as capable of handling such responsibilities? Why is it that there is only one business house that is favored by the government? Because there is favoritism, and that was what was being exposed by Rahul Gandhi ji. In fact, he has come out clear that the government is to be held responsible for whatever is happening to the economy right now. When I'm talking about capitalism or any particular mode of production, nowhere is monopoly creation, concentration of wealth in the hands of few justified. In fact, even the directive principle of the state policy, it requires the state to formulate policies so as to avoid concentration of wealth in the hands of few. So over here, whatever statements he stated, whatever points he has put forth is nowhere unconstitutional or not something that is to be expected.
It's not unconstitutional, Mr. Rajgopalan.
What Mr. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke in Parliament has a lot of weightage. My understanding, Padmaja, is that Prime Minister was present in Lok Sabha, Prime Minister was present in Rajya Sabha, Prime Minister did speak about Mukesh Ambani, Anil Ambani, whatever that, Adani, everything he put it in one coinage. My understanding of Prime Minister's speech is that he has given a befitting reply to Congress, because Congress is dead till 2034-39 also, because Harvard University did a research. And now he also given a clarion call that other universities should also do that. Apart from that, my only one question to Mr. Lokesh Jindal is, have they not privatized when they were in government? They also did. Today, GVK...
No, that aside, Mr. Rajgopalan, the point is not that. No, the point is not that. The point being raised is that why expunge my comments?
They expunged because it has no basis. That is why it was expunged. When Congress blacked out during the Telangana bifurcation bill and women's bill, Congress closed down the television. But they did not expunge. They closed them. They darkened. Sushma Swaraj also said that why are you darkening the cameras of during voting of Telangana bifurcation with Andhra Pradesh? So Congress did worse than what BJP is now expunging. My understanding is expunging is, it has international repercussions. It has diplomatic thing. Apart from that, coming to one point, Mr. Lokesh Jindal should speak about GVK airport's denial today to Rahul Gandhi's speech. That itself is a big political slap on Congress, because Congress is put and doing this type of false propaganda, mischievous propaganda against the government. Privatization has been it was done during UP regime also.
Okay, Vivek Silas, it could have ramifications not just within India but also diplomatically, hence the action.
Yes, ma'am. Very good evening to you, ma'am. I think Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party are very, very, very similar. They are, they are the two sides of the same coin. That is what I feel. But today, what the Honorable Prime Minister said, it was just like a political speech, nothing more than that. The very first sentence that Padmaja ji spoke was that the Honorable President is a Adivasi. Very first sentence. Again, the politics of caste, religion, and now region as well. Till date, we thought that the Honorable Prime Minister is hesitant to speak on China. But today, I have seen that the Prime Minister of the strongest democracy and the largest democracy in the world is hesitant to speak against a business tycoon Adani. Not even an assurance of, investigation. the Honorable Prime Minister talked about constructive criticism and compulsive, criticism as well. But if the opposition, we raise voice against inflation, poverty, price rise, diesel, petrol, LPG, unemployment, women, farmer, sinking economy, is it compulsive criticism? Shouldn't these things should be raised?
Okay, why not take his name?
Also confuse the country.
Why not take his name, Tuin Sinha, and when somebody else takes his name, you silence them? Tuin Sinha.
The Honorable Prime Minister does not take anybody's name. You know, I mean, it is Rahul Gandhi's figment of imagination that, you say Mitrakal is attributed to him. Our Mitra is the 81 crore people who are getting free ration for the last 3 years. Our Mitra are the 10 crore women who have been given Ujjwala connection. So what makes you believe that, just because Rahul Gandhi wants you to believe that Adani is a friend of Rahul Gandhi, we are supposed to respond to that? Fact is, what I was telling you, they want to cast aspersions on our banking system. Do you think our bank won't follow due processes before such vast sums of loans are issued? All of these are secured loans. But just like he cast aspersions on HAL and the defense system, now he wants to cast aspersions on the banking system. So I don't think the Prime Minister was under any obligation to pick names. And I'm throwing a challenge to the Congress party over here. In the next 24 hours, if they have an iota of morality in them, let them scrap all the businesses that Adani has got from the state of Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh in the last 2 or 3 years. Will they do that?
Will you do that, Lokesh Jindal?
Just give me 10 seconds.
Okay, everyone wants to answer. Lokesh Jindal first, then Vivek Silas.
First statement.
Please, ma'am.
Let me reply his first statement.
Okay, let's
He said
Silas respond.
the Prime Minister came up with PM Kisan scheme. So in this particular budget,
ma'am,
the
please, I
allocation
need
to
to
the
come.
PM
I
Kisan
never say like
scheme has been lowered by 13.3%. When the Prime Minister comes out with social welfare mechanism, you read the budget, you analyze the budget first. This particular budget has lowered the social sector spending by, it is almost 18%. It is from 2009. It is the first time that the social sector spending has been reduced to such a low. Despite the poor being vulnerable, the entire world that is facing price rise, unemployment. But what has the government done? It has reduced social sector spending. So there was complete hypocrisy in whatever the Prime Minister said. Moreover, he made a very irresponsible statement when the Prime Minister said कि जेब फटी है लेकिन मोबाइल है. That was a mockery on a common man. The Prime Minister must publicly apologize for this statement that he made in his speech today.
Rahul Gandhi walked 5,000 kilometers about Bharat Jodo Yatra.
I demand an apology from the Prime Minister today.
But no apology. Will Rahul Gandhi apologize? Will Rahul Gandhi apologize?
Why is he mocking a common man? He is the Prime Minister of this country. How dare he mock a common man? He must apologize publicly for this statement.
Will
the
Rahul
Prime
Gandhi
Minister will have
apologize?
to apologize for what he said today.
Rahul Gandhi should also apologize. Padmaja, I must be given a chance.
Yes, please go on. Let him speak, please. Let him speak. Yes, go on.
Rahul Gandhi walked 5,000 kilometers Bharat Jodo Yatra, but now I find that he has gone only for Gautam Adani Kojo. Wherever he went, Gautam Adani. Why he has that type of nafrat on Gautam Adani? As you said, will Chhattisgarh government cancel all the thing? Apart from that, in Tamil Nadu, a new airport is coming. DMK leaders are in touch with Adani, Gautam Adani for that new airport. So will they cancel that before they struck a deal with that? So therefore, Adani, in every government, Communist Party of Marxists, they have entered into a Vizhinjam airport in Kerala. Why? They should also cancel it. Now, my point is, Rahul Gandhi, who sat in the Lok Sabha as if something he got bereaved, as Jairam Ramesh says, condolence resolution. Now, Rahul Gandhi sat like that as sitting in a condolence house. He should have been little jovial and, he should not be very harsh, vituperative, and moreover aggressive. No, what does it mean? He walked 5,000 kilometers. He's still not learned. He has been MP for 15 years. He has not learned.
Okay, Mr. Silas.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thanks, ma'am. I need to tell my friend Tuin Sinha from the BJP. There is a very interesting event that has happened in Uttar Pradesh. After the disclosure of Mr. Adani's and all his scams or whatever it was, money laundering. The Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Yogi Adityanath, has cancelled the contract of Adani, Adani company, electrical meter contract that was given to the Uttar Pradesh government. That was for 5,400 crore rupees in Uttar Pradesh. The Honorable Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has cancel it. That means he differs from the Prime Minister Modi's and the Bharatiya Janata Party views. He even differs from the SEBI and other agencies who seems to be investigating into the matter. Actually, they are not. The question here is, why did Mr. Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister from Uttar Pradesh, the biggest state of India, which has a population of 25 crore people, has cancelled the contract of Mr. Adani? Why? Please give me a pointed answer to that.
You know, the Uttar Pradesh government has not...
Something is wrong, man.
There are many occasions where the projects get delayed. The only case of... The only case...
They have, ma'am. They have.
National Herald case where Rahul Gandhi is out on bail. He's out on bail.
I'll tell you, ma'am. They have given the reason. They have given. I am not concerned about Rahul Gandhi.
The same guy who's out on bail.
I can tell you that.
The same guy who's out on bail in the National Herald case, where money laundering was at the forefront of the entire scam, has the gall to make baseless allegations.
You are bringing.
I'm telling you something very simple. Walk the talk. In the next 24 hours, let Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan scrap all contracts given to Adani in the last 2 or 3 years. Let Congress walk the talk, no?
Okay. As the Prime Minister has also said that ultimately it is going to be in the people's court that a decision is taken, because it's the people's trust which has managed to hold him in good stead despite the charges leveled against him. Not now, but all through the last 9 years. We have 13 elections coming up in this year. Of course, that will be a major test of what the Prime Minister said. Thanks very much, all gentlemen, for joining me.